Hello, this is Donna Melcher with Stampin' Up, and I have got a tip for you today. It has to do with the product of the month for April. All year we're going to be having a promotion going on where if you purchase $75 worth of product in a single order, you can add on an item for $5 that they have selected for us for that month. This month, the item is eyelet blooms. You'll see the die number right there. It's a die. So a die is one of those aluminum pieces of material that you are going to put through your cut and emboss machine. Okay, so this one is amazing. That's why I'm spotlighting it today, to tell you a couple tips with it as I made a few cards. So it is one whole piece that is as large as a card front. It's actually larger than a card front. So you can figure out how that will work with all your crafting needs. So when you use it, I have a couple tips. First of all, when you cut it, you can do one of two things on your die cut machine. You can cut your cardstock a little bit bigger and then layer it. You'd be layering it like this. I just wanted to show you the pattern. Layer it like this so there's just, it's flush with the edges. Then you can trim it down afterwards and figure out exactly where you want the edges to be. That's the first way you could do it. The second way is you could cut your cardstock the size that you want it. This would be here. And then you can line it up so that it's just lined up right, because you wouldn't want it askew like this, because then it would not look real great on your card unless you want that look. So go like this. You could put a little washi tape right there to hold it, little post-it note, whatever. But then just flip this over, run it through your die cut machine and put it at a little bit of an angle. Because remember, anytime we do rectangles or squares and you're going straight on, it's really hard on your machine to have a straight edge like that. So just a little askew, a little bit crooked this time when you're cranking it through. And I often, when I have a lot of details like this, it is so gorgeously detailed. Love it. But you sometimes will want a little drier sheet to just whisk over that, because then those little holes, the little pieces, little chads or whatever you want to call them, they'll pop out so much easier. So if you're having a little trouble with popping those out, you're just going to take a brush. So this is our old Stampin' Up brush that we used to have. We have a current one that goes on the end of your take your pick tool. That's this. I still have this one, so I'm still using this one. But what you're going to do is you just roll that over your finished paper that's cut, and you'll get all the little pieces out that are going to be sticking in there. Okay, so that's that tip. Then I wanted to show you a couple cards that I made up with it. So here's one that I went all the way to the edges and then trimmed the die down, and then I just put a sentiment on there and layered. And see how these are cut, but they're not cut through. You know what I'm saying? They're not cut out, but they're cut a little. You can pop some of those up to add a little bit more variety and depth to your card as well. So keep that in mind. Here's another card I made. So this I cut a little smaller so I can see the border. So as I'm showing you this, I also wanted to point out the best adhesive. So because it has so many holes on it, the liquid glue kind of seeps through it more easily. You could use one of our adhesive sheets, put that on the back, and it'll glue right down. All the pieces that are supposed to stick on it will stick on it. Or you can just use our Stampin' Seal and just run that around the back, and it'll glue really well rather than the liquid glue with this particular die. So love it, love it, love it. Please don't pass this up. It's available while supplies last. And you're just going to go place a $75 order at my website up here. And then you have to add that on. It doesn't add on automatically because you're going to pay for just $5 for that. Way, way worth it. So before I run, I do want to show you some of the product that I used on this besides that die. This framed all around is a gorgeous, fun set to play with. The sentiment I used on this one is from here, and the little flower stamp on this one is from there too. Then I used this Prayers and Promises stamp set for this sentiment right there. I used Scalloped Wishes on this embossed, cut out piece right there, the little scalloped label. And then those little pieces, the flower and the leaf, the little branch, they all came from in there too. So Scalloped Wishes, not to be confused with Scalloped Blooms. This is going to be coming out in May with our new catalog release, so please be watching for that if you like it. That is this piece right here that's bordered behind there in the white. So many fun products, so many things to choose from. And so check it all out. Place that $75 order today to get your Eyelet Blooms dies for $5. Okay, thanks so much for watching. Reach out if you have any questions or concerns. Bye-bye.